Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy, fantastic Friday. So, you guys, it is Friday. The weekend is here. I don't know about you all. I have had a blessed week, as always, a busy week, but a productive week nonetheless. So, I'm just happy that the weekend is here. Now, having said that, prior to doing this video, I went over to get my start my physical. So make sure you all, if you haven't already gotten your physicals in for the year, please make sure you do that before the year is over with. So I did the basic, blood work and stuff. So now I just got to go and do my pap smear, my mammogram, and y'all pray for me at my colonoscopy. Okay, I'm so not happy about that, but it is what it is. Now I am going to see if I can do the colonoscopy where you don't have to, because the thought of me going to sleep and somebody digging in my tail is just not appealing to me at all. But I get it. And I understand why people have to do it. I just don't want to do it. So I'm going to try to figure out how we can get around that and still get the desired outcome that we're looking for. Okay. So I'll keep you all posted on that. And what else? Oh, y'all, I told you my new glasses are in. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to run over, pick my glasses up, because here in the DMV area, they are calling for some very wet weather the next couple of days. As a matter of fact, as I'm looking at the sky, it's getting kind of dark back over that way. So, and it's only 74 degrees out. It's a little on the breezy side, which is why I brought my jacket with me. So I'm going to get that done, pick my glasses up, because like I said, the only reason why I'm going out tomorrow is because we're having our counseling ministry retreat. And so I am going to be a part of that. So this is my first one. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, other than that, y'all, try to tell you, I plan on, I think that's from like 9 to 2. So I'm finished, wrap that up and get my buns back on in the house. And that's where I'm going to be the rest of the day. And I believe Sunday, which I'm glad I said the word Sunday, because I do need to wash my white shirt, because this is Communion Sunday. And so we're serving communion on Sunday. So if you do not have a church home, please come on by and visit us at Metropolitan Baptist Church in Largo, Maryland on Mercantile Lane. So having said that, I think that was everything I needed to share with you all today. Let's jump into today's topic. So today's topic is how to stop chasing people. Now, I said how to stop chasing people, but I do mean people, places, and things. So just so you all know, when I say people, I'm talking about everything included. So if you find that you are the one always doing the chasing, here's some things that you can do. Number one, I said, understand not everyone you chase is meant to be in your life. Now, I know somebody somewhere probably just gasped and went, are you kidding me? Yeah. Not everybody is meant to be in your life and or my life. So always remember that people come into your life for a reason, a season, and or a lifetime. And that person may seem like a good fit, but they may not really be a good fit. Okay? That too often we try to keep people for a lifetime that God only sent into your life for a reason and or a season. And you mess up when you mix up the reasons why people are in your life. So just know that everybody that you meet is not meant to be in your life for a lifetime, be a part of your life for a lifetime. Meaning that, there's somebody that you are just connected to for the rest of your life. Number two, accept that relationships can end at any time. When someone hints to you that they no longer want to be a part of your life, let them be. Let them be. You never know how much more happier you just may be without them. See, here's the thing. Some of y'all are holding on to folks that have let you know in various ways that they don't really want to be a part of your life. And yet you still try to hold on to them. I'm going to say this. The next time that person or somebody else says, you know what, I don't really want to be a part of your life anymore. Even if they don't come out and say it exactly like that, they hint around about it in some way, shape, or form. You say, you know what? I think you're right. I think we've gotten to a point in this relationship, be it a business relationship, a personal relationship, or whatever it may be, that we've reached the end of the line. And so maybe it is time we go our separate ways. And it's all right to do that. I know it feels like you failed somehow, but you really haven't. Because again, that's just God's subtle way of letting you know that that person that you're trying to hold on to, he didn't send in your life for a lifetime. They were sent there for a reason and or a season. Okay. So if people want to leave, see you. It's been real. Move on, enjoy the rest of your life. Number 3, adapt to different relationship types. All relationships have seasons and reasons. I said that already, right? So understanding this and adapting to the natural flow of your relationships help you stop chasing people and start attracting them at the right time and for the right reason. See, when you understand what your relationship is with this person over here, then you will attract them if they're meant to be a part of your life. But when you start to chase after them, because some people, let's just keep it real, love to be chased. They live for the thrill of the chase. It makes them feel important somehow. But you need to adapt to different relationship types, because there are different types of relationships. Some people are sent into your life as a friend, as a mentor, as a confidant, as an enemy. Some are there because they're a family member, and the list can go on, but you've got to be able to adapt to the different types of relationships. Number 4, find fulfillment from within. Oftentimes, people choose others because they are lacking something within themselves. I'm going to say that one more time. Sometimes you're lacking something within you, and that's why you're chasing after somebody else, because you're trying to find that thing that you are lacking. They're not lacking it. You are. And you see it in that person or those persons or those places or those things. And that's why you're running after them, because they help make you feel whole. But I can promise you that you are complete exactly the way you are, because God has designed us to be that way. So always remember that. So here are 3 things I want you to think about. Appreciate what you already have in your life. Okay? Reconnect with your values without external pressures. Focus on what matters to you the most. And then commit to growth. Dive into those things that can help you grow. If you do that, then you will be able to find fulfillment within, because you have everything you need. Is already, God has already placed it inside of you. You just have to find it. Number 5, take that person off the pedestal. When you put someone on a pedestal, you're seeking their validation, and you won't stop chasing after them. Doing this drains your energy and your self-confidence a lot. So it's time you took off those rose-colored glasses and see the one you're chasing for who they really are. Some of you, and this is not to look down on anybody, but some of you are chasing after people because you think they're all of that in a bag of salt and vinegar potato chips. I just thought about that because I do have some in the house and I'm gonna eat them when I come back. And they really aren't. But you can't see past the rose-colored glasses that you're wearing. Now, I'll say this, I'm the kind of person that I like to see the good in everybody. It doesn't matter what flaws you have, because we all have them, but I still like to see the good in everybody. But I also pray and I ask God to remove the rose-colored glasses when I need to, because sometimes I may miss things in people that are clearly there, but because I have on my rose-colored glasses, I don't see what other people see, because I'm choosing to see the good in that person. You get what I'm saying, right? So when you see people for who they really are, then you'll take them off that pedestal that you put them on. Because some of you all have folks on pedestals, honey, that should never have been put up there to begin with. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. Number 6, make plans and let others work around them. Do you find yourself caving to other people's plans? Meaning, if you propose a date, someone else wants it on their terms. You need to start sticking by the plans you make. Start refusing to go out of your way to please other people. I cannot stress to you enough how that is so important. I used to be that person where I wanted to do something and somebody said, okay, well, that's fine, but we have to do it this way. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't want to do that. But you don't want to make waves, so you just go, okay, fine. And so now I'm at a place in life, I can give in to a certain extent, depending on what it is now, I can give in to a certain extent. But when I make plans to do something, then I am doing it. Case in point, tomorrow I am on the communion prep team. We normally set up for communion on Thursday nights, the Thursday before Communion Sunday. Well, yesterday we weren't able to do it. I had a class and somebody else, I guess other people had other things to do. So they said, okay, we'll do it Saturday. Well, I can't do it tomorrow because I'm in our counseling ministry retreat. And I made plans to be a part of that retreat. And so I'm not going to say, okay, y'all, I can't come to the retreat because we have to set up for communion. We have other people on the communion team. They'll get it done. They will get it done. That's why I'm saying you've got to make your plans and you've got to stick to them and stop caving in because somebody else wants to do something different. Number 7, consider how people treat you now. Consider how people treat you now probably won't change. So if someone doesn't care about your feelings now, what makes you think they will change? I mean, really, what makes you think that? If you chase people who enjoy being chased, what makes you think they will start treasuring you once you catch them? Chances are they probably won't. See, this is why a lot of people get into trouble, because you tolerate things now. Let's say you're dating somebody and you know that person's been cheating. Now, whether or not they slept with somebody else is irrelevant, but they've been talking to somebody else, may even have gone out with somebody else. And you think, okay, when I put a ring on it, that person's going to change. Well, if they're doing what they're doing now, what makes you think they're going to change after they say I do? There was a time when marriage really meant something to people, and people said, hey, you know what? I'm getting married. This is it. It's just going to be me and this person for the rest of our lives. And they forsook all others. But now that's not the case. You have some people who cheat prior to marriage and they continue to do so even though they're married, because they had no intentions of stopping. That's why I said you have to consider how people treat you right now, because how they treat you now speaks volumes to how they're going to treat you later on. If they don't respect you now, what makes you think they're going to respect you once they get into a relationship with you, or once they become your employee, or once they move into your home? Come on, somebody, think about that. Number 8, remember the type of relationship you really want. So think about the type of relationship you want, and then make sure you never settle for anything less. I cannot encourage you all enough. Stop settling for less. When I say we, I mean as a people, we settle for less too often because a lot of times we're afraid of being by ourselves. And so we say, okay, I'll deal with this person's behavior because at least it means I don't have to be by myself. There's a song that I have in my playlist, Betty Wright, I think that's her name, and oh God, and she sings about her man cheating, and she says something to the extent of, she deals with it because it beats being by herself. Well, honey, the devil is a lie. I would rather be by myself than to be with somebody who can't be faithful to me. I just would. I don't need anybody in my life that bad that I'm going to put up with you cheating just so I can say, well, oh, he's my man, or for a man to say that's my woman. You better off by yourself. Number, what did I say? 9, set boundaries and stick with them. If you chase people, places, and things often, you probably compromise on your boundaries. Now is the time to set new boundaries and enforce them if you want to succeed in stopping the chase. If you truly want to stop chasing people, you need to set boundaries. Set boundaries and stick with them. Everybody had boundaries at some point in time. Somehow or another, you kind of fell off. And you know what? Nobody's judging you because that's just life. But I'm encouraging you to go back to the drawing board, look at the boundaries that you set. If you need to set new ones, set new ones. But by all means, you need to have boundaries. Because if you don't have any boundaries, you will fall for anything and tolerate everything. And you deserve so much better than that. Number 10, stop needing the other person in your life. You don't need to chase people to live the life that you want. Once you understand and actually live on this principle, you'll find yourself attracting people instead of chasing them away. Too often, people think that they need this person, or they need that job, or they need that house, or they need that car, or they need that whatever it is. And you don't. You want it. You don't need it. I need to be able to breathe. I need fresh air. I need food. I need water to stay hydrated. But I don't need a relationship. I want one. And I know that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time, because I know a lot of times, honey, men get upset when you say things like, especially when a woman says, well, I don't need a man. I want a man, but I don't need a man. But I think they miss the whole point in that they're not saying anything negative about you. What that woman is saying is that I need a lot of things in life. I want a relationship because I want to be in a relationship with somebody, but I don't have to have someone. See, then there are some people that feel like they have to have someone in their lives or they're just not complete. Well, I beg to differ, sweetie, because one is still a whole number. So you don't have to have someone in your life. You want someone in your life because it's nice to have somebody to go out to dinner with, or to spend time with, go on vacation, or wherever with. But do you have to have someone in your life in order to live? No. There are a lot of people right now that are not seeing anybody, and it's okay. Life as they know it still goes on. They get up. God still wakes them up every day. He doesn't say, well, I'm only going to tap the people on the shoulder that have someone in their lives. If you don't have anybody, I'm not going to tap you. No, he doesn't say that. So yeah, but like I said, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. But like I said, but I need you to stop needing other people. Like some people will say, I need someone in my life, or I'm just not going to be able to make it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You came into this world alone, and you're going to go out of this world alone. Having someone in your life can be a blessing. But stop thinking that you have to have that person in your life or you just can't function, because you can. Because here's the thing, you were functioning before you met that person. And if that person decides they want to move on, you're going to continue to function, and God's going to send somebody else in your life in place of them. So keep that in your mind. And here's your bonus. Start being your best companion. If you aren't happy being alone, no amount of true friends can make you truly happy. If you can't be fulfilled within yourself, nobody can fulfill you. And that's really your takeaway. If you cannot fulfill yourself, if you can't function by yourself, what makes you think chasing after somebody else is going to make you complete and whole? It's not. And it's a sad reality when you feel like you have to put your wholeness or your completeness in somebody else. Because I promise you, you will be just as whole and complete. I'm going to share this with you all, and then I'm going to let you be, because my time is moving on. But there was a time, I'm in my first breakup. My first breakup felt like someone had punched me in the stomach. You hear what I'm saying? It was so hard. See, unlike some people, I didn't have breakups when I was younger. I had my first breakup when I was in my 30s. And like I said, it felt like the world as I knew it had just ended. I mean, seriously, it felt like it had just ended. And my first thought was, what am I going to do? How am I going to function without this person in my life? You know, I didn't even know how I was going to do it. I really did not. And then I remember thinking to myself, now, Michelle, you the same person that have told people over the years, pull yourself together and move on. And look at you, you're coming unglued in every way, but every which way possible. But you do, in that moment, you do feel like life as you know it has ended. So I'm not knocking that. I get it. I truly get that. But what I'm saying to you is don't stay down. Don't allow anybody to come into your life and leave your life and have you feeling like you're just coming unglued at the seams, because life will go on. Life will go on. If that relationship doesn't work out, I just say, all right, Lord, you know what? That relationship didn't work out, you know, so I'm going to sit back and chill. Show me what I need to do to make myself a better person, not just for me, but for somebody else. Again, be it a romantic relationship, for that new job, you know, prepare me, oh God, prepare my thinking so that as I go into this new job, that I am giving them my best, giving them my absolute best, no matter what it is, Lord. Help me fix what's in me so that I can go into a new situation much better than I was before. But you have got to stop thinking that without this person in your life just doesn't exist, because it does. It will exist, even without that person being in your life. And here's the thing. Why would you, and this is what I don't understand, why would you want someone to stay in your life just because they feel sorry for you? If they want to move on, don't worry about my feelings being hurt. Go on about your business. Go on about your business. I'm going to be all right. What does the song say? Weeping may endure for a night, but joy will come in the morning. It always does. It always has. And so why should things change now? So keep that in mind. You don't ever have to chase anything or anyone. Because again, weeping may endure for a night, and sometimes that weeping may endure for several nights. But joy will eventually come. After the rain, sun tends to come out, right? After we're ending up summer this weekend, and we're moving into fall. After fall, we're going to move into winter. After winter, we're going to move into spring. And then before you know it, after spring, we're going to come right on back around to summer. The seasons will change. Like one of my favorite songs says, everything must change. Nothing stays the same. The young become the old. Mysteries do unfold. But everything does change. And the bottom line is this. You don't have to chase after anything or anybody, because if that person, that place, or that thing was meant to be in your life, guess what? God is going to put it there. God is going to put it front and center. You won't have to go chasing after anything. What is meant for you, God is going to make sure you have it. That's why I tell people in a minute, I don't have to ever worry about what people are doing, what they're saying, because if God wants me to know, He's going to let me know. And that's just how I choose to live my life. So, having said that, we talked about how to stop chasing people. I'm going to throw in places and things, because you're better than that. You are better than that. You shouldn't have to. If you're interested in that man or that woman or that job or that opportunity, and that those things are not interested in you, it's all right. Say goodbye and keep it moving. Say goodbye and keep it moving. Because you are so much better than chasing anything, okay? All right. Now, I will say this. You can chase after the Lord. All right, that should be the only thing that you're chasing after. You're chasing after that relationship with God. You're chasing after God's word. See, I don't know about you all, but I'm chasing after God. I know sometimes He probably says, "Lord, have mercy. Here she come again." What is it, my child? What do you need this time? Because I'm always talking to God about something, and it's not even on my behalf all the time. Sometimes it's on somebody else's behalf. But I don't mind chasing God. But man, nope, I'm not doing it. I am not doing it because I am so much better than that. Now, having said all of that, I want to say thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time to speak life into you. Go out there, enjoy the rest of your evening. Whatever you do, have fun, do so responsibly, and be safe. That's all I ask for you to do. And if you're in one of those areas that they've been talking about on the news all week, about this rain that's coming, if you need to go out and pick up some things today, please do that today, so you're not trying to get out there tomorrow in all of this mess to do whatever it is that you have to do. Or you go, oh wow, you know what, I should have went to the store to get this, to get some flashlights or whatever else it is, because some areas are going to get hit really hard with a lot of rain. I know in Virginia, over in I think it's Alexandria, Arlington, Fairfax rather, they tend to get a lot of rain and some flooding. So depending on where you live, make sure you have everything in place that you need tonight. Do not put it off and wait till tomorrow, okay? Because I want you all just to be safe. I truly do. Having said that, if you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Again, go out there, enjoy the rest of your evening, and just enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you're able to get some things done, get some rest in, get some relaxation, or whatever it is that you have on your to-do list. Hopefully you all are able to check off everything on that list so that you can start next week with a clean slate and you've done everything that you needed to do. Now, I'm out of here, y'all, because like I said, I got to go and pick my glasses up, and I want to come back. I got me a pizza from Domino's last night. Don't judge me, because I don't judge you. And I'm going to have me 2 pieces, and then I'm going to sit back and do some more editing and finish watching the Christmas movie that I started watching. And I think I have one more that I'm going to watch before I go to bed tonight. Other than that, y'all know the drill. You know the spiel. I love you all to the moon and back. I love you. I love you. I love you. And there's nothing, and I repeat, nothing that you can ever do about it, because I love you all and I want nothing but the best for you. This is why I dedicate my channel to speaking life into you all. You know why? Because that matters to me. It matters because I understand. And when people say, Michelle, you have no idea how I look forward to your videos. You have no idea of how much of a blessing you are to me, because I don't have anybody to tell me that they love me, that they care about me, that they want to see me succeed. And all I can do is say thank you. I do what I do because God has placed it in my heart to do it. And this is why I let you all know every chance I get that I love you and I want nothing but the best for you. Now, again, go out there, enjoy the rest of your evening. Come on back tomorrow, because rain, sleet, or snow, I will be here getting my video done. Now, I'll probably get it done earlier tomorrow, since I'm not quite sure about this weather situation, but we'll see. We'll see, because I have to be where I need to be at 9 o'clock, so we'll see. But if not, come back tomorrow afternoon, and I'll have another motivational topic for you. Love you all, and we'll talk again tomorrow.